Hi, I'm Chantel, and I am Dirty Bird's Chicken, and you're watching Scooptv.
Perfect. Alright, man. You heard it here first. We got the owner of Dirty Bird's Chicken.
Hey.
How you doing? How you doing?
Good, how are you today? Happy 4th?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. So how did you get into like the cooking and stuff like that with you?
Honestly, I mean, I've never really ventured into it until, doing the Dirty Birds thing. Cook for family, maybe gatherings or just dinner or whatnot. It was actually my cousin Jasmine's idea. I would do like a Sunday dinner with a cousin, an older cousin of mine, and she had come and she was like, hey, I want to do chicken and waffles. And the cousin whose house we were at, her son is a chef who, is also a family member as well. So I'm like, cool, I'm down. Let's get him involved in it, because if we're going to do it, let's do it right. And that's how the Dirty Bird thing began. She came up with the idea. We all collectively put in ideas to make it work. He kind of guided, shaped, and molded us. She left pretty early on to do her own thing. He and I continued to keep the ball rolling. About a month ago, he decided to separate, and it's just been me moving forward. It's hard work. Everything's made from scratch. Our own personal recipes. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know what I mean? I'm learning literally as I go, because it's a lot different to just cook personally than it is to cook commercially. So, I have had to go and get certified and do all types of things to make sure that I'm providing, I'm so sorry, to make sure that I'm providing the correct type of service or facilitating this whole thing I've got going on here in the correct way.
So what's some people's like favorite flavored waffle? Yours or people the thing they hit you up the most for?
Fruity Pebble. Definitely not a personal favorite of mine. I'm sorry, I have to just be honest. That just reminds me of like some high munchy type of stuff. We were never going to put it on the menu, but we were asked. And I'm so used to saying we, because there once was a we. There is no we, it's an I. We were asked to put it on the menu, so it's there to appease you guys. Fruity Pebbles is everybody's favorite. My personal favorite is strawberry shortcake. It used to be cookies and cream and went to cinnamon toast crunch, but I'm sorry, strawberry shortcake tops all of them. We're not adding, this feature waffle this week will be a pina colada waffle, which is like my favorite drink. So I thought it would be pretty cool to bring it to waffle form and see how that turns out. I'd have to say Fruity Pebble. I mean, Red Velvet. Red Velvet is kind of like another favorite. I think that's more of like an acquired taste. I'm not into anything Red Velvet, so I'm always like turning my nose up at both of those. Fruity Pebble and Red Velvet. I don't know.
What were some like hardships in this whole like process of the Dirty Birds and stuff? Some things they might have said you might have had liked or stuff like that.
Hardships. This whole thing.
Yeah.
It's, with her leaving initially, it wasn't a hardship, because one monkey don't stop a show, but that was kind of an issue, as well as him leaving. Like, nobody left gracefully. This is my house.
All right.
This shit is in my house. You know what I mean? I have no personal space. People, we come from a city where nobody wants to see anybody make it.
Exactly.
There's no real support. So somebody always has something to say. I really don't pay that stuff much of attention, because aside from Dirty Birds, I can guarantee that nobody would say that or express the negativity.
Yeah.
Real. You know what I'm saying? Right. I try to keep my professional hat on, though, with regards to this whole business endeavor. I had a comment about my kitchen being dirty, and I'm gonna say that out of all the comments, that bothered me. Only because you go to anybody's kitchen while they're cooking. Any place's kitchen. TGI Fridays, little pizzerias, all different types of places. Nobody's kitchen is clean when you're making. It's not dirty where it's like unsanitary, but nobody can keep a pristine kitchen while you're making orders made to order. Now, I'm in a little house kitchen using household appliances, and I'm talking about I'm knocking down orders. You expect it to be pristine? Like, you expect it to be a certain type of way? Like, no, it's clean, but it's organized chaos that goes on in here. It's just like someone always has an opinion, but again, nobody will come to you and say like, hey, look, sis, that I saw this was on the counter. Like, maybe you want to like move that because it might give a different visual to somebody else, or or hey, I don't even know. I just know somebody always has something to say, and it's just kind of like, it irritates me because it's like, you don't know me from a can of paint. So don't say, oh, I heard the kitchen was dirty. Say, oh, the kitchen is dirty, I was in there myself.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't spread something that you heard or
through the grapevine. Like,
that, or I mean, a lot of these people are cooking food that's already made.
Right.
I'm making everything for you as you order it, literally. So it's going to be, and there's like several different people working several different stations. Like, it's going to be mess, but nothing is ever dirty. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is ever. If it was that way, nobody would order. Nobody would be eating if it was that. I used to allow everybody to come through my house. Mm-hmm. Everybody would come in and pick up their food just to allot them, because I feel sometimes I'm at a disadvantage because I'm out of a home. So I was allotting everyone the opportunity to see where they were coming to get food from. So if the house or anything of that effect was dirty and unsanitary or whatever, I think that would have been talk of.
Yeah, and I see what you mean. Alright, so I know we were speaking briefly about your spot that you was trying to get for the Dirty Birds chicken. Yes. So let's talk a little bit about that.
Well, I try not to like discuss things. I never want to like kill the chances, or people really aren't really rooting for you to win. So I never want to like spoil anything. But let's just say I'm super excited. I have my realtor working on that whole ordeal. I'm actually looking for a lawyer, so I'll need a good lawyer as well. But it's a great it'll be a great location in terms of it has adequate parking, sit down, where you can dine in. I'll be able to, offer Uber Eats and Grubhub and all that other stuff. I'm excited. I'm not going to get too much into it. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to be able to drop some further information or details, but I'd hate to put it out there and then the deal doesn't go through. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's in the process, it's in the works, but like I said, I'm actively looking for a location. I'm supposed to go look somewhere else as well. The goal is to get both of them and go from there.
Oh, that's lit. Yeah. So I'm so thankful for having you, letting them know what's going on. Dirty Birds Chicken, make sure y'all cop up. I mean, hottest in the city right now.
Trying to be. Thank you for coming through, interviewing me and stuff. Follow us at Dirty Birds Chicken on Instagram, Dirty Birds Chicken and Waffles on Facebook. Catch us at the Trap on Tuesdays for Dirty Bird Tuesdays from 10 until $2 entry, free drinks all night. Slide in my DM if you need me to cater or vend at some events.
Let's get it, man. You heard it here first, Scooptv.
Hey.
Thank you.